guys, it's Olivia. So today I'm going to demonstrate how to make no-bake protein balls. This is a really easy recipe that you can use to make something for breakfast. You can use it as a snack, you can use it for a little pop of protein before a workout, or you can use it as a dessert even. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about the ingredients needed for the recipe. Next we're going to go through the step-by-step process of making the protein balls, and last we're going to talk about possible variations to the recipe. So first, let's start talking about the ingredients. So the first thing you're going to need is 1 cup of dry oats. Next, you're going to need half a cup of peanut butter. I have crunchy here, but you could also use creamy. It's whatever you prefer. You're going to need 1 cup of chocolate chips. I have semi-sweet, but again, you can use whatever you like. You need 1/3 cup of honey. You could also use agave nectar. You're going to need half a cup of flaxseed meal. And then last, you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so now that we've talked about the ingredients you need for the recipe, we're now going to walk through the step-by-step process of making the protein bites. So first, since the recipe is so simple, you just want to start by putting all of your ingredients into one large mixing bowl. The order doesn't matter, so first we're going to start with our 1 cup of dry oats. Next, we're going to do the half a cup of peanut butter. Then the 1 cup of chocolate chips, the 1/3 cup of honey, then the half a cup of flaxseed meal, and then last, you're going to have to do the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So when all these ingredients are together, it's going to look like this, and then you can start mixing it. You can start mixing it with a spoon, but I find that it's easiest to just use your hands from the start because the mixture gets so thick. Okay, so before you start mixing, you want to make sure you wash your hands, but when you're done, it should look something like this. And then once everything is mixed together, cover the bowl either with plastic wrap or aluminum foil and let it chill in the freezer for about half an hour. This makes it easier to form the balls because without chilling them, they're too sticky and hard to manipulate. Roll them in 1-inch diameter balls, but you can pretty much do whatever size you like. I like to do them golf ball size. So when you're rolling them, you can just put them on either parchment paper or aluminum foil. So you're just going to do this process until you've used up all the mixture. Usually this size makes about 20 to 25 balls. And then once you're all done making the balls, you can just store them in the refrigerator. Okay, so now that we've finished talking about the step-by-step process, and while I'm finishing making them, I'm just going to talk about certain variations and substitutions you can make. So the best thing about this recipe is that it's super flexible, meaning you can swap out any of the ingredients that you want for other things. For example, if someone is allergic to peanuts and you can't have peanut butter, you can swap it out for almond butter, sunflower seed butter, or anything like that. And like I said, since the recipe is so flexible, you can experiment with different variations of this recipe. For example, you could make oatmeal raisin energy bites, or like cookie dough or coconut, whatever you like. And then when you're experimenting, you may find that your initial recipe might be a bit off. So if the mixture is too dry, go ahead and add more gooey ingredients like peanut butter or honey. And if the opposite, if it's too wet, then add more oats. Okay, so this is what the bites should look like when you're all done. And to conclude, this is how you make these easy energy bites. So first we talked about the ingredients that you need, then we talked about the step-by-step process, and last we talked about variations and alterations you can make to the bites. So now that you know how to make some, go and enjoy.